Hello there, lads and ladies, and welcome to Divinity Original Sin. Basically, I needed a game to sort of fill up a slot, I sort of felt, and I wanted to play something new. I've really wanted the desire to play some new games. So I'm giving this one a try because it's a game I actually have had on my list for a little while, but I haven't had a chance to really play it because I've been fairly busy. So anyway, we will crack on in, make some characters, and start a new game. As far as I can tell, this is quite a nicely old feeling sort of role-playing game, similar to the sort of like, you know, Baldur's Gate sort of things and stuff like that. Neverwinter Nights, that sort of games. The games I really loved in the past. Anyway, let us pick some names for our characters. Oh no, we don't get the chance to just pick a random name. That sucks. I'm not good at thinking of names. Anyway, let's pick their classes first. So we have obviously the Ranger, which are marksmen generally, Rogue, Shadowblade, which I guess is like a rogue but more focused on killing opposed to stealing stuff. A Wayfarer, what's this? A survivalist and practitioner of magic. The Wayfarer is hard to hit and even harder to evade. Hang on. I can't turn her, so I was thinking maybe I could see a weapon. I don't see any weapon. I see... Maybe that's the weapon, this little bag or something. A Witch. That's a pretty much acceptable class, isn't it? A caster class, I should say. Wizard. A Battle Mage, or with a sword and spells, I guess. A Cleric. That's a very interesting class to give a shot, actually, because one of the first classes that I really enjoyed back when I played Baldur's Gate was the Cleric. I really enjoyed it. And then Enchanter, and then the Fighter, and now I think we're going back around. No, the Knight. Double-handed weapons. Interesting. Specialized in war tactics, Knights are trained not only to fight, but to rally troops. You know what? I think we will have a knight. I think that's a cool choice. But I feel we're going to need a caster. Could go for a cleric, but then we've only got a cleric and a knight. Damn, this is actually difficult to make a choice because you only get two things. Because I would like, you know, like a rogue class. Because rogues are pretty awesome. I ain't going for two knights. What's an enchanter exactly? Prefers to turn the tide of battle from afar, manipulating foes with powerful magic. Then there's a cleric. Heals allies or smashes skulls depending on the direction of the winds. Okay. Battle Mage applies brute strength with powerful magic. And then we've got the Wizard. Shall we go for a Knight and a Wizard? I think we'll be fine with a Knight and a Wizard. I think that'll be an interesting combination. But I would really like a Rogue. Maybe we can pick up like a follower or something in this game. As far as I know, there are followers. So this is taking Encourage. Encourage allies around you. 5 action points. 100% chance to set Encouraged. Boosts strength, dexterity, and intelligence. Can choose up to 3 warrior skills with 1 man at arms. Oh, can I change these? I can change the skills. Okay. Battering ram. So we get a few different things to choose from. Okay, so battering ram. 50% chance to set knockdown. This is 100% chance to get to set knockdown. Rush forward in a straight line. To a point far away, hitting all enemies in your path with a lot of damage. And this is just a one target thing, so it's like a guaranteed knockdown on one enemy. Cure wounds. It's just a heal spell, I guess. But that'll be useful, because this makes me feel fine with not picking the cleric, actually. We got Divine Light. What does this do? Warm status. To set willpower loss. Okay. And I got Dust Devil. Spin around with your weapon. Hit all adjacent enemies for 20 to 35 damage. Cooldown 5 turns. Radius 3 meters. Sounds like a good ability. Now what's this? Melee power stance. Damage plus 25, but minus 10% chance to hit. And courage. Right, so we could... I was thinking, swap out Encourage for Dust Devil. Sounds pretty good. And then we get a few points to distribute, like so. It had 1 point in speed, didn't it? And 1 point in constitution. Or was it dex? Let's read what these do, right? Strength, obviously, determines the chance to hit with strength-based weapons, improves man-at-arms skills, and how much you can carry. Increases the weight of items that you can move and how far you can throw them. Okay, yeah. Determines the chance to hit with dexterity-based weapons. Influences your defense rating. Intelligence improves elemental and witchcraft spells. Constitution determines how much vitality you have and a max number of action points. Speed affects your movement speed, initiative, and how many action points you can use in combat. And perception affects your critical chance, initiative, starting action points in combat, ability to detect traps, and accuracy when shooting over long distances. Let's go for the Constitution. I think that's pretty acceptable. And then we have some things here. We've got to set a point in two-handed weapons. In defense, we have Armor Specialist of Bodybuilding. What do these do? Armor Specialist improves your armor rating by 5% per point and decreases heavy armor movement penalty by 20% per point. Bodybuilding effect saves against physical state. Bodybuilding's. Let's start again. Bodybuilding affects saving throws against physical statuses. So, saving throws against knocked down, burning, bleeding, crippled, blinded, weak, diseased, infected, and drunk. Okay. Shield Specialist, no. We're going to have... This knight's definitely going to be two-handed. Might want to get some willpower. I might want to make her, like, quite sort of, you know, strong in the offense, but also good in the defense. You know, use her like that. Right, so we've got Man-at-Arms. Allows you to learn and use 3 man-at-arms skills. Okay. So this obviously determines your spells and stuff. So I think we can be just about anything. I think we can change what a person actually can do down the line. Lucky Charms determines your luck at finding extra treasure and improves your offense rating. Leadership boosts initiative and damage. Leadership will give boosts to party members and friends that can see you. Charisma determines the first impression you make on other people. Talent for charming and intimidating and reasoning. Okay. We've got craftsmanship. And this is like standard crafting stuff, I guess. And then nasty deeds. Why is it labelled nasty deeds? It's not necessarily nasty to be able to undo a lock, is it? I mean, technically, if there's like a prisoner locked up like a slave, and you just unlock their shackles and, you know, take them out of slavery, is that really a nasty deed? I guess it's nasty for the slave master, but... Right, anyway, it's being able to do locks, being able to pickpocket people. I would generally say pickpocketing is, generally speaking, a nasty deed, but I guess you could pickpocket something from someone who isn't a friendly fella. Anyway, we've got a lot of stuff here. Gives you 2 extra ability points to spend. Requires level 3. Okay. Zombie. Zombie lets you heal from poison, but causes damage from regular healing. Okay, there's a lot of things here. Crikey. Arrow recovery, no. Bully boosts non-magical attacks against opponents that are slowed, crippled, or knocked down by 50%. That's pretty good. That's like nice for like finishing. Oh, I like this. I like that there's so much choice to make. You could spend hours choosing things. Opportunists gives you the ability to perform attacks of opportunity. That is a pretty good one, actually. In most games that I've played, attacks of opportunity came just like naturally, sort of thing. Like, you know, there wasn't an ability you had to have. What a rush increases your recovery and maximum action points by 2 when your health is below 30%. I don't know if I want that. I'll take that one off. I'll take it off for now. I might put it back in. Courageous grants you immunity to fear, but you can no longer flee from combat. Ugh. That is a toss-up there. Elemental affinity lowers your action point cost of spells by 1, standing in a surface of the same element. Okay. Escapist. Escapist allows you to flee from combat whenever enemies are right next to you. Even when enemies are right next to you, okay. Scrolls and spells, no. 5-star diner, doubles the effect of food. No, not really. Know it all. Decreases everyone's attitude to you by 20, but gives you 1 extra point in intelligence. Okay. Leech. Heals you when standing in blood, okay. Light Stepper. Light Stepper gives you +2 perception bonus for detecting traps and secrets. That might potentially be useful. Lone Wolf. Character with Lone Wolf can no longer have a companion, but receives 60% bonus to Vitality, 1 bonus to Recovery, and maximum action points and extra ability on level up. So what? A character with Lone Wolf can no longer have a companion, but receives 60% bonus to base Vitality, 1 bonus to Recovery and maximum action points, and an extra ability point on level up. So basically you could make a very strong singular character that is not capable of having a companion. So if that makes logical sense, this character cannot have a companion, but my other guy could. Morning person. When resurrected, you receive full health. Okay, I don't really want that. My precious, every time you hit or get hit, your gear has a 50% chance of not losing durability. Increases the amount of weight you carry. Simple. Pet pal. Enables you to talk to animals. Interesting. Very interesting. Politician. Gives you 2 bonus points in charisma, but you lose a point in intelligence. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. Right, scientist gives you a bonus point in blacksmithing and 1 in crafting. Wait. Scientist gives you bonus point in blacksmithing and crafting. Nothing negative to it. It's pretty good. Stench decreases everyone's attitude to you by 25, but melee opponents will find you less attractive in combat. Okay, I don't really like that. Thick skin gives you 5 extra base armor, plus men-at-arms times 2. Ooh. That's pretty good. And then we have all these. Opportunists. I kind of want to keep that, but now I've seen thick skin, I kind of want that with, want it with, like, politician or something, because I think that charisma could be quite interesting. Where's charisma? I don't see charisma here on the attributes. Did I just... Oh, wait, no, it's here, isn't it? Personality. Charisma. I kind of want to have someone with half-decent charisma, because that would probably be pretty useful. So we have... What do we have? A man-at-arms. We will keep that man-at-arms. We need it, I think. Armor specialist and bodybuilding. I'm thinking maybe we will take the point out of bodybuilding and go to personality, put this in charisma. And then we will take politician, and we will take out opportunist for now, but we'll take lone wolf. So we'll try to make her quite strong using these extra points on level up and stuff. Because as far as I know, when we level up, we will be able to pick more points from here. So we will be able to get more stuff. Because there is like stuff here, it's like, you know, requires level 3, requires single-handed ability level 1, etc, etc. There's all sorts of things that restrict you from getting various things. But I assume we will get more chance for will we get more chance for talent? No, we must get more chance for talents. There must be a way to get more talents, because else we wouldn't be able to, you know, do anything here. Right. Let's go for this. And then we got all of these facial looking things. You can even make it so we have 2 men, or 2 women, actually. Interesting. Well, let's go for this then. Right. Sliced ale. Oh, these are like the hair colours, and we have different hairs. I kind of like the character as she is, so we'll just leave her, and we don't need to be playing around with the underwear, I think. Right. Now let's go to our guy. Crikey, I've spent 15 minutes just picking stuff. Right. Let's go for the customization here. So we've got Flare. Magical Heat does a load of damage. Warm status. We obviously burn stuff. We've got Midnight Oil. Oil slows characters down and can be set on fire. So that sort of synergizes with Flare. And then Magical Poison Dart. Can poison an enemy. Let's have a look at other spells that we have. Oh wait. We have different types of spells altogether. But we need certain skills in order to use them. Okay. So we've got Burning Touch. I don't really want Burning Touch. We got Heals. We got Lightnings that we can't use. We got these sort of poison. Summon Spider. A large spider joins you in battle. Summon a level 1 spider in 12 meters radius for 30 seconds. The spider has a 10% chance to poison the target and is very resistant to poison attacks itself. It is immune to blinding attacks. You can only have 1 summon at a time. Okay. And then, so we've got fire and we've got Geomancer, but we could change that, can't we? Yeah, we could change our starting skill, or starting spells even. What willpower? What does willpower do? Various saves. We'll take a point out of that. We won't give him anything there for the time being. Personality, charisma. We don't want that. We'll use her as our charisma tank. He will be more our caster. He'll be our intellectual caster. Lore master. To identify, use identifying glass. La 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 la. Okay, that sounds good. I want identification. Just trying to think. You only get 4 points, so 2 points in Lore Master. He really will be our identifier. Maybe telekinesis. Okay, so he can move items with his mind. Okay, okay. I'm just trying to think, because I might want to change some things here. We will change its initiative. I kind of want to keep a bit of speed. We'll lower the constitution. And I want him to have perception. I want him to be perceptive. He's a know-it-all. He's got far out, man. Okay. Increases the range of spells and scrolls by 2 meters. Well, let's think about this, eh? +2's perception for detecting traps and secrets. So I'm just trying to think, right? Know-it-all decreases everyone's attitude towards you by 20, but gives you 1 extra point in intelligence. Now, I'm just wondering if that attitude towards us affects the fact that she has so much charisma. I'm wondering about that. What's this? I saw this. Demons. Pyrotechnic ability to 5. Okay. Let's go into skills here. Let's have a look at some of these spells, right? So we've got the fire spells. I'm just wondering, if I take this point out... Oh, I can't shove it into there. Okay, so I can't increase it by more. Oh, wait, no, I meant to do that. Okay, fair enough. So we can't increase it yet. I guess that's sort of a restriction. I don't really want him to heal. She can do some curing stuff. That'll be fine. That'll be fine, even. Why did I say find? Because we've got cure wounds here, yeah. Right. So we've got thunder here. Or at least I think it's thunder. But I think it might be something else. Throw an item or character up high and drop it on the ground, dealing damage. Boost plus 5% high from intelligence. Okay. Then we've got head vice. So these are like... Okay, yeah. And then chill touch. Bitter cold. Chill target. Okay. We've got these ones that we picked. But we might change that maybe. We've got witchcraft here. What does this do? Bloodletting. I want some nice damaging abilities here. Staff of Magnus. Launch a magical missile from your staff that deals la 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 to la 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 damage. Okay, fair enough. I think that's just a standard ability that we have, isn't it? Like a passive thing. Okay. I'm interested in some of these abilities over the Geomancer ones. But that Midnight Oil is quite good. Because you can create oil and then burn it. But then again, it doesn't do anything itself. That flare hits quite hard. Okay, we are going to take out the Geomancer, and we are going to take... Here it is, at the top. This is what I want. And then we'll change these spells. Here we go. We'll go for teleportation. And we'll go for head vice. What did this do again? 10 to 12 air damage. And this one is the chiller target thing. We'll take the head vice, because I don't want to freeze people, because I'm using fire. I want to use these more sort of, what seem like psychic things. So he's going to be very smart, basically. Far Out Man gives him an extra 2 meters to cast his spells. Let's have a look at what else might be particularly useful, because there is Elemental Affinity. So, Elemental Affinity lowers the action point cost of spells by 1 when standing in the surface of the same element. So if you're standing in water, it will enhance water. If you're standing in air, how would you stand in air? And standing in fire, surely that wouldn't be a good idea, so I don't want Elemental Affinity. Light Stepper seems like it would be useful for that extra perception bonus. Being able to spot traps and stuff, because I want him to, you know, he wants to be our, you know, trap-seeing guy and that sort of stuff. I don't know if I want Far Out Man. It seems like it would be useful. I'm interested to pick up Light Stepper. Such a hard choice. I'm going to assume, I'm going to keep these, and I'm going to assume that Know-It-All is going to only affect people's attitude to him, and not our attitude to our speaking lady, who's going to be communicating with everyone. AI personality, no AI, free spirit, priests, judge, maniac, rascal, knight, random, loyal, no AI. So I can choose the personality of... I can choose her personality. Okay. Shall we choose his personality or what? Nah, let's just go with it. Are you sure you are done with the character creation? Yes.
In the days of old, the sorcerers of Rivellon cured the sick and healed the wounded through a great power called Source.
Source.
But a terrible darkness invaded the land, and Source was forever tainted. The sorcerers who once healed now only destroy, and madness has overtaken them. A few brave Source hunters are all that stand between Rivellon and the dark power that threatens to destroy it. Wherever Source appears, hunters follow.
Well, sounds like we're on a boat.
Rise and shine, Master Source Hunters. The cam wants you up on deck.
Okay.
Means we're close to shore. I don't ever you go in there, Master Source Hunters. City's full of undead, hungry and out for blood. But you're supposed to investigate that murder, ain't you? They say it's Source that did the counselor in. Source in a city like Sicil, nowhere safe anymore. Here they are, Captain Sir.
God's blessings on you, hunters. You'll be happy to hear we've reached Sicil. But there's trouble offshore, so we'll have to sail in carefully. Here, have a look. Those are orc ships, and they're blocking our passage. We'll get you as close to the city as we can, and drop you off on the beach. Be wary now. Orcs are on the attack. Undead have closed every route out, and there's a sorcerer on the loose. If we're to get justice for the counselor, you'll have to keep your wits about you. May the luck of the gods be with you both, Source Hunters.
Okay. So we've got plenty to be dealing with then. I'm glad we will be kept busy. Here we are, loading in. It's taking a little while for the game to get started. Hopefully we'll be done very, very soon. Hopefully, as well, the FPS count will be fairly okay. There we are. Welcome to Divinity Original Sin. Click anywhere on the ground, or hold the left mouse button, continue to begin exploring. Okay, so he's following us. Fair enough. That's good. So we should be on the lookout for any little secret bits of loot, I think. Just in case. So it's very immediately when we hit the stop button. Oh, hello, wooden crate. Nothing in here, okay, fair enough.
If I didn't know there were orc ships raiding to the west, I'd mistake this for a placid beach.
At least the orcs make a bit of noise when they attack. It's dark-dealing sorcerers that will strike with neither warning nor mercy.
Okay. So orcs are loud brutes. Well, that's nothing unusual. So we're going around picking up shells. That's always a good start, I think. Oh, actually a bunch of shells around here. Can I? Oh. It's quite hard to click on stuff, but I am clicking it. There we go. Okay. I like this more, actually, being able to go loose with the camera instead of being locked. Arrowheads, okay. Sounds to me like a crafting material. Oh, and a dead fella, and another shell.
Is that a corpse? What's it doing here alone?
What? Did you expect it to have an entourage?
Okay, quest item, Traveler's Journal. You found a book. Open your inventory to read it. Okay. Rejoice, for the statues have granted my wish. Their whimsical nature, however, must not be taken lightly. So before I soar through the sky like an eagle, I shall attempt a mere hop from the cliffs down at the beach. This should be a small feat for a man that can fly. If this experiment is successful, the sun shall be my next target. Well. Click on the characters that have an exclamation mark above their heads. This will initiate dialogue. This is cooperative dialogue. It allows you to roleplay discussions between the two main characters. While great deeds require the occasional leap of faith, I myself might have done the same. Pure madness. How could someone do something so utterly naive? Definitely. Oh, then I get to choose here. Agreed. Call me skeptical, but a little bit of proof goes a long way for the rational mind. Rivlon is no stranger to the supernatural. He might well have flown into the sunset and looking down at the cynics laughing. There we go. And that's that. Pragmatic and romantic. Okay, so we've gained some points. You found a magic scroll. With it you can cast spells you haven't yet learned. So what is it? Rain scroll. So it makes everyone wet. A resurrect scroll. We've got a bunch of shell. Use 3 action points. Used to consume. Okay, we can eat the shells. Let's just have a little look briefly. See if there's... Oh, there's another shell. May as well take them. We might be able to sell them, you know. Something. There's a conch shell over here. Crikey, I remember... Oh, what was it I played? Bloody conch shells. Heroes of New Earth. I think... No, not Heroes of New Earth. Champions of New Earth. It was something like that. I think it was Champions of New Earth. It was like a sort of a Diablo sort of dungeon. Oh, hello.
Curses upon them, source hunters! Secure the stone! I'll deal with these rats. Goddess be with you, master!
Okay, so we've got 3 mages and a master mage and his apprentice.
Arise, arise, drawn forth from blood. I bid you aid.
Okay. Combat is turn-based. To move, attack, cast a spell. Oh yeah, we know how turn-based works. Right. Press control to hover over targets and learn about their attributes. Okay, so we can see some stuff, but not a huge amount of info. Right. Just thinking. Can't cast much. So we will cast teleportation on this guy. There we are, he took a bunch of damage. And then we'll back up a little bit with him. As for her... I'm gonna charge through them. Press Alt to highlight objects that can be picked up. The higher your perception, the more objects you will see. And then we'll get a little closer, I think, to this fella. But he didn't do anything, fair enough. Well, there doesn't seem to be any restrictions, such as mana, so... There we go.
Their leader said something about escaping with a stone.
Stolen from this dungeon, I imagine. Can we
Okay.
get inside?
I assume so. Right. Ah. Can I... Ah, so whoever's in charge is who I've clicked on. I saw. Did that? Oh, I can like swap them around and stuff. I'll put her at the top because she's our closer target to the enemy. Like, you know, this is our... should be closest, this should be furthest away. I kind of like to organise people like that when I do this sort of stuff. Right, let's hold Alt. And we can see a bow. And we can see some golds. There we go. So they came from over here. Ancient stone gate. Oh, well, we're in. And there's a nice auto-save.
This seems to be broken.
Oh, no shit, Sherlock. Ingredient or food? I'll take it. It's a bone.
This seems to be broken.
There we go. I know we're robbing from the dead, but... well, whatever. Oh, this vase isn't broken. Nothing in it, though. Candles. We just turned them out, and now they're lit. Okay. You know what? This... did we turn these out? Are they lit? They're lit. Okay, all the candles are lit here. Okay, this chest doesn't seem very solid. Try breaking it open. Use Control plus click to attack it. Poison arrows, thank you. Now, I always remember from games where you could break things open, it's nice and all to be able to break stuff open, but potentially risking what's inside. You can move objects by dragging. Click and hold. Oh, hello. What's this? Exploration. You can move the container icon by dragging it around your screen. La 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 la. Okay. So we've got some shears. Not exactly an ideal weapon. A book about crafting. Used to read. Okay. Well, let's hand this over to Roderick. Roderick can give it a read. He who smelts it. The quality of a proper sword has quite declined in recent decades. Some blame the changing climate, others change in the type and origin of iron reserves. I myself craft my own supplies from an iron bar and an anvil to ensure the maximum character of the weapon. Ah, okay. Did that give him a skill? I'm just wondering, where would I see it? I would see it in craftsmanship. No, it didn't. Oh well. Well, oh god. So we can move these things, like so. To clear a nice little route through. Let's take charge of her, because we want her leading the way. Because we don't want him up front.
Careful, there's a mine in the middle of our path.
Someone must have an interest in protecting whatever's kept here.
There's a mine ahead. You can trigger mines by attacking them with a ranged weapon, Control click, or by dropping something heavy on them. Okay. I guess we can't disarm it then. Oh, hello. Some coins. Alright, let's take control of her. Well, she got a bit hurt. I think it's fine. Let's see. 6 action points. Cooldown 20 turns. Well. There we go. All healed. Now, let's avoid stepping on fire, if we can. It seems to loot this body. We needed to go all the way around. Just keeping our eyes peeled for the loot. One broad skull. None of these over here. Oh, hello, treasure chests. Oh, what's this? Yellow fabric dye. Okay. This is loot all right. Yeah, it is. This chest's lock seems intricate. You should search for a key nearby. Okay. Oh, there was sudden silence then. That was very strange. And it seems this game is going at a constant 30 FPS on my poor computer.
More to a king's tomb than meets the eye.
It could
Okay. Oh, an orange. So we have like a king's tomb. Okay. So we could get some treasure out of it, which I wouldn't mind. Right, what else have we got around here? Nothing else? I think I've looted everything that's in sight. Oh, hello, no, there's a chest. Oh, rat. Doesn't seem very advanced. Find a lockpick to open it. Okay, let's check this out then. Oh, it's parchment. Used to read. Oh. Close these things. Right. Gravekeeper Ragequin. Tend to the graves in the antechamber before moving on to the inner rooms. To proceed, stand very close to the impressed door and press the button that appears on its right-hand side. Okay, so it's basically instructions. Ah, I thought I could click on this mushroom. Well, we may as well take it. It's better for items to be in our hands than just left here to rot. Right.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
A sign points to perception stat to reveal traps and secrets. There we go. You can look behind walls and pillars by holding the middle mouse button. Zoom in or out using the mouse wheel. Ah, so that's how we turn the camera. Okay, we know now. This door doesn't look very sturdy. Try attacking it to get through. Okay.
We made short work of that door, but I don't imagine our weapons would survive such use for long.
True. Bashing through every entrance we find is bound to affect our gear's durability.
Okay, so it's basically a tutorial. So don't smash stuff up too much unless we want our weapons to break. Press F5 to quick save and F8 to quick load. Well, let's give that a little try now. There we go. Quick save successful. We've got a water barrel here. Well, I guess I know what we can do then with that. But first, let's go get this rain scroll. Right. Fire can be removed by water. Not enough strength. Really? She doesn't have enough strength? Are you kidding me? She's got so many points in strength and yet she can't move it? Well. We need to do some damage here. I guess like this. There we go. There we go. That gets rid of the fire mostly. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. I'm really worried that he's going to walk into the fire on his own. Oh. Some ingredients and some cheese. I'm pretty sure finding some cheese down here would make it rather mature. Oh, hello. I saw that on top of here. Lockpicks. You found a lockpick. To open a locked object, first use the lockpick, then click on the object. Rat's tail. And some gold. Well, if we quickly trek back, we can open that lockpick chest that was here. I don't know if that worked. That felt really strange. Are they ain't moving anymore, okay. So let's head back and check this out. What's this? Toggle tutorial log. Here we go, right. Lockpick, where are you? Here we go. Unlocked, nice. There we go, that was worth it. 62 gold. I'm just thinking, we need a key for that one though, isn't it? Or was there another one somewhere? I'm guessing maybe we need to go quite far down to get the key maybe, and then backtrack. Right. Ooh. So there's a lot of places to explore around here. It's not just some simple area. Oh, look at that. That looks lovely. Oh, hello.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Okay. Good spot, buddy boy. How do I, like, command him not to follow? There we go. Good. It didn't get us. That's what I wanted. Just for... Oh, hello. And maybe that key's to here, but maybe it's not. Flare scroll. Do we lose the key upon using it? I assume so. So that key was just for that chest. Maybe we missed out then. Maybe this chest here has a key nearby somewhere. Maybe we just didn't spot it. Problem is we can't mouse over and let's see anything we haven't touched because it's so far away. Oh well. Let's head down here and have a little look. Turn the camera a bit. Huh. So there's a door here. Ooh. Strange how the sound stops briefly from time to time. I don't know if you'll be able to hear that. Maybe it's something strange happening. There's a way to open locked doors, always. Okay. Okay. So turning out the little fires didn't do anything. I'm pretty sure our Perception King isn't able to spot anything, so... What's this? Okay, it's a seat that you can sit on for role-playing purposes. Can you move it? No, you can't. Oh, there's a fishing rod. Two-handed weapon. I wonder if we can go fishing. No, I don't think so. Damn. Okay. Let's carry along. Try using fire on poison surfaces and poison clouds. A fire spell, fire arrow will do the trick. Okay. Time to shine, Roderick. Well, that was pretty impressive. What do we got here? Metal key to temple door. Okay, fair enough. This will get us through this door, no doubt. We can carry on inside. And search for more loot. Okay, so this must be again poison. Oh, what's that? Buried mummy has status slowed. Okay. wait for this to come back. Well, there we go. I don't know what these things are, but... Try placing an object over the pit to stop the surface cloud from spreading. Okay. So it's like a vent, then. There we go. Let's move this. Is there a vent here? There it is, I see it. Ah, so we're blocking it. I see. Fair enough. Oh, no, I didn't want to move that. I just wanted to loot it. Well, what do we got over here in this chest? Ooh, a whole bunch of good money. Good money. Good money. We found some good money. Jesus Christ. We're rich now. We've got good money.
I think I hear voices downstairs.
The last thing we need is to surprise another angry summoner.
Enter sneak mode by pressing C. Stay out of vision cones. And... okay, those around you remain hidden. Okay, then. It's just a pair of very inconspicuous rocks walking around. You will never notice us. Sometimes it pays off to scout ahead. Try igniting those skeletons are standing on to damage them before you approach. Did I just shoot the wall? I just shot the wall. Sweet. But I couldn't see it because it was here and it was invisible. Okay. Well. Let's just do this. And then end combat turn. 3 points preserved. Right. Let's rush. Boom. This is how we're gonna do it. Preserve that 1 point. Okay, what's this? She's got some sort of marker on her. Let's give this a try. Okay, we actually need to burn the ground and not the mummy. Well. Time for a spin. Awesome. Frickin' brutal. That was pretty good. I liked that. Let's have a look for items. Nothing at all. Can he see anything special? Because he is our perceptive one. You know, I want her to be the voice, and I want him to be the eyes and the brain. And she's the brawn. There we go. Okay, these look like pressure plates, if I ever did see. So let's do this. And that opens the door. Sweet. Right, let's give this a little loot. Nothing. Okay. What have we got over here? Nothing? Yeah. We got that. Some just... oh, this phase hasn't been touched. There might be something in it, so let's give it a little try. An arrowhead, fair enough. And loads of broken vases. Oh, what's this we got on the table? Cooking pot and all sorts of things. Pressure plates can be activated by their own body weight or an object of sufficient weight. Here we go. Intelligence potion, arrowhead, cooking pot, arrow shafts, and a hammer. Someone was crafting something down here. Probably arrows, and they needed the intelligence potion to give them the intelligence in order to craft arrows. So clearly it was a dimwit. Right. Carry on up. Frickin', I'm enjoying this, by the way, guys. This is... it's like... oh, it's good. It feels well made. You can split your party by dragging your characters' top left portraits away from each other, breaking the chain that connects them. Ah. Okay. So you can go here, and you can go here. There we go, fair enough. And then I can just put them close like that, and then they're chained up again. Oh, saving. That probably means there's going to be a boss fight. And since there's a nice big grave here and whatnot, I suspect that is most likely going to happen. What is this? Like a grave here. You can zoom so far in. Look at that. I could practically see what's up Roderick's nose. I can zoom so far in. You can regroup your party by joining... Yeah, I worked that out. Here we go, right. A living rat dares disturb the slumber of the dead. A thieving fool insults the sanctity of the grave. The bloodstone defiler, where is it? Right. I met a trio of strange robed men before the entrance of this tomb. They seemed to have a precious stone in their possession. Strange indeed, robed indeed. Your tricks will not save you from my retribution, deceiver. The bloodstone, deliver it now, and I may decide to end you quickly. Okay. The bloodstone. I suppose you only crept among the sacred tombs for leisure. I suppose you had no lust for the treasure of the dead. If he had just left it at treasure, that would have been a nice rhyme. Leisure and treasure. Who are you? In life I toil to care for these holy grounds. In death I protect them from profaners and poachers. The legacy of the legacy of Cecil is mine to preserve. Her traitors are mine to destroy. I'll take my leave. Run if you like, defiler, whichever way leads you to your grave. Okay. Okay, we got a couple of archers then. So we can use this on him. Or we can use it on these guys and they'll probably die instantly. Let's go for the boss. Wait, so I can teleport him quite far. I see. I'll teleport him here. Oh. It killed the other skeleton. Okay. Preserve that last point. Oh, God. She got pounded on a bit. So we could go for the 4 action points, or we could rush this guy. Oh, he fell in the water, so he's all wet. Let's finish this guy off with a nice fire spell to the face. Now he gets his turn, of which he stands up. There we go, and now we finish him off. Death never dies, fool. Okay, well, we're going to prove that that is quite wrong. Oh, okay. So that didn't really do anything. Okay. She's getting beaten up a bit. It's fine. Preserve the points. Right. Fireball spell. Much better. And that's that. Right. She is in need of a little bit of caretaking. Now let's bind them up. And let's get some loot. But I think that's everything. I don't think there's anything more. Can we read these or something?
Here lies Master Magical's first apprentice, killed by a fallen corpse.
Okay, so he got crushed under a falling corpse. Fair enough.
Here lies Master Magical's second apprentice, killed by dying.
Killed by dying. Okay. Killed by dying. So, he died of natural causes? Right. Stone door? Oh, we're in a river. Okay, fair enough. But I think, because an entire hour has gone past, I know the first basically 20 minutes or whatever of me is just creating these characters, but nonetheless, I think I'm going to enjoy this one hell of a lot. So I'm looking forward to carrying this on, guys. I hope you enjoy this, nonetheless. Leave feedback if you want to about the video. If you're enjoying this, if you want me to play this some more, or if you want me to play something else, then tell me you want me to play something else. Oh, God.
Again, this is a single malt imported all the way from Hawkesbury, you know.
Okay.
The local pig swill they sell for ale. Single malt, my stubbly arse. You've been had by one of them smooth talking sailors.
Wow, okay. It seems there's a couple of people drinking over there. We'll go and check that out in a bit. Anyway, guys, as per usual, have a wonderful day, whatever you're up to out there. I'll look forward to carrying this on. Leave feedback if you want me to do it or not. You know, your choice. But anyway, until then, good day and goodbye. Have a wonderful day, whatever you're up to.